What's going on, guys? FaZe Censor here. Hope you guys are having a great day. I'm curious how many of you guys are actually under the age of 18. I want you guys to let me know in the comments first and foremost before I say anything, because I know most people in the Call of Duty community are a lot younger. Most people claim to be under 18, but I really want to know, like, how many people are actually under 18. I hear all the time whenever I meet a fan in real life, or if I talk to someone online, they always say that they look up to me and I'm an inspiration to them, but I don't understand some of that sometimes. I know it sounds weird to say that, but I really don't, because when I was growing up, when I was 15 playing Call of Duty all day, I didn't really have any YouTuber that I would look up to. If we're being completely honest, I didn't even start watching YouTube videos until I got into making YouTube videos. I just watched a lot of TV. I would watch a lot of TV shows. I watched a lot of Disney Channel. I would play a lot of Call of Duty, and that was basically it. Yep, that's not really that smart of an idea. For me, being 21 years old, making videos, making Call of Duty videos specifically, it's a little bit strange to me. I never expected it growing up. I always loved playing the game, I always loved competing in Call of Duty, but I never expected to start doing YouTube for Call of Duty. And now here I am making a Call of Duty video in my room after my Giants lost to the Redskins. They got absolutely destroyed. I remember, I think in 2008, the Giants won the Super Bowl, and I was freaking out because my stepdad was a huge Giants fan growing up. My dad was a huge Jets fan. So I was kind of torn in between both teams. I didn't know which team to watch, but when the Giants won the Super Bowl and they beat the Patriots, I don't think I've ever been that hyped for a playoff, for a sporting event ever in my entire life. I remember I stayed up the entire night watching all the post-game reaction, all the press conferences, all the reaction from the players, the analysis. Analysis. You guys know what I mean. And I went into some weird state of depression after that for some reason. Although the Giants just won and I was super excited, I ended up missing 2 weeks of school after that just because I wanted to play a lot of Call of Duty and just watch TV. I had zero motivation in my life, and the only thing that I wanted to do was play Call of Duty 4 pubs and just rank up and get 10 prestige. I was basically in my entire life. I couldn't see anything past that. I couldn't see anything with a family or anything with a girlfriend. Nothing. It was just Call of Duty, strictly that, nothing else. My God, times have really changed. I just spent the past couple of minutes trying to find a picture of me on Facebook from 8th grade, but I actually deleted my Facebook. So I got nothing there, but I do have this picture of me when I was a sophomore in high school. What you're looking at right now is a picture of young Douglas when he was 15 or 16 years old, and he was an addicted Call of Duty player. Now, although I was playing football, I wasn't a starter on the football team. I never started at all, actually, because I put so much time into Call of Duty. I'll miss a lot of practice. I even miss games at times, too. I love football. I love watching football. I love playing football, but at the end of the day, I knew that I was really good at Call of Duty, and that's what I wanted to pursue, so I just kept doing that. And honestly, I just had more of an addiction to Call of Duty no matter what. It was like the worst thing in my life. It was the best and worst thing for me. Best because now I've turned it into something good and I'm able to do something good with it, but back then, I never expected this to happen. I never expected it to come this far, and I didn't even think I was ever going to get anywhere doing it. I just remember my mom kept telling me I had to focus on my grades. My uncle told me how to get into a good college and get an education. That was the most important thing in my life, but I never had any opportunity to do it because all I did was spend my time playing Call of Duty all day. You guys all know Dan. He's like my best friend, and I hang out with him every single day. I know I haven't made a video with him in a while, but he is my best friend. And even in high school, before Dan and I became really close friends, he wanted to work out with me for some reason. I was just a frail kid who had really no friends in high school, only a small group. And Dan was one of those people who tried to work out with me, and I always bailed on him just because I wanted to play Call of Duty. So if any of you guys are out there doing the same thing as me right now, I completely understand where you're coming from and I get it, but I want to give you guys a little bit of a life lesson. If you are growing up right now and you're between the ages of like 10 and 17, maybe even 18, even 19 or 20 years old, and you have to start thinking about college and education in the future, I completely get it because I was in that same boat too. As I started going through high school, I started to realize that I needed to focus more on something else because I didn't think Call of Duty was going to turn into what it is for me today. So for me, I just constantly kept stressing on getting better grades in school, but I wouldn't put in the work for it because at the end of the day, all I wanted to do was play COD. Now, I was super fortunate because one day, just one day out of the blue, I flew into the NV team house. I met Skylar. If you guys don't know, Foreplay works for G Fuel now. And something just clicked in my brain to make me start working out. I never understood it. I never knew why. I never knew how. But just something clicked in my body, and I just said, I'm just going to change the person that I am. I wasn't going to make any excuses. I knew the person I wanted to be. I knew where I wanted to go in life, but I just knew that I had to work very hard at it. I thought to myself it was going to take an extremely long time. It's not going to be easy, but if I stick to it every single day and I never lose faith, I'm going to be able to get to places in this world that I want to get to. I'm going to be able to accomplish things that people don't think that I can do. And it's crazy because if you look at this picture of me back in the day, I was the least motivated person in the world. The only motivation that I had was playing Call of Duty, getting #1 in the world, and being the best Call of Duty player. player. Anything outside of that, whether it was impressing a girl in school, getting the best grades that I could possibly get, making a good impression on my family, it wasn't important to me. I just had zero motivation and I was helpless. And like I said, just something clicked in my body and I said, I want to start going to the gym every single day, and I think that's going to change me. And that's the reason why I started being the person that I am now. That's what gave me a work ethic. That's where I learned everything from. Now, I don't want you guys to take this as a video of me just trying to brag or boast about anything or trying to say that I'm like some sort of a perfect human being, because trust me, I'm far from that. Any of my close friends know that I say some of the dumbest and most ridiculous things sometimes. Just know that if you are a helpless person, if you are somebody who lacks a lot of motivation and you need some motivation, take my story as that example, because trust me, I was that kid. That was me. I was that guy. I thought about making this video last night. I didn't want it to be such a sappy video, but as I'm saying everything, I just feel so depressed. By the way, I read every single comment you guys posted on my video last night. Every single one before I went to bed. I just felt amazing, guys. Thank you so much. As easy as it is to have a negative comment ruin someone's day, because it happens a lot, it's just as nice to hear a great comment and have that make your day. So I'm gonna propose one thing for you guys all. I'm just fucking, dude, come on. So I want you guys all to do one thing. Just give a nice comment to anyone you know, whether it's your mom, your dad, if you have a sibling, your brother, your sister. Give them a compliment, do something nice, start spreading some positivity, because the more positive you are as a person, the more you're gonna get in this world. You're gonna feel a lot better about yourself. You're gonna have a lot more self-confidence. You're gonna stop dwelling on anything that's negative. Take it from me, I was that guy. You can see it in my eyes. All I'm thinking about is prestige. That's gonna be it for today's video. I hope you guys all enjoyed. If you did, drop a thumbs up on the video, like, comment, subscribe. And as always, guys, it's your boy Doug Censor, and I'm out, guys. Peace.